Everyone, in this video I will learn recursion. Objectives. What is recursion? A process that calls itself. It is everywhere when we do something like query a DOM. Document get element by ID and DOM traversal algorithm. Object traversal. Tips for array. For arrays, tip for instead of modifying the original input, we can do to copy. We copy. For arrays, we use slice, the spirit operator, concat. Strings, we will use slice, substring. For copy objects, we will use object.assign, spirit operator. Yes. Goal stack. It is a stack data structure. So yeah, it is last in first out. It's called a stack data structure. Yes. When a function is invoked, it is pushed on the top of the stack. 1, 2, 5, 3, and then we push 1. Number 4, we will get number 4. Okay, when this sees the return keyword, or when function ends, the compiler will remove. Perfect. For example, we have a take shower, we have a eat breakfast. In this breakfast, we will have a cook food function. So when we call wake up, we will run take shower, then eat breakfast, and then console log. Okay, remember we have a stack, last in first out. Wake up, eat breakfast. Okay, cook food, and then console log in the wake up function. Why do I care? You are used to function being pushed on the code stack and pop up when they are done. When we write recursive functions, we keep pushing new function on the code stack. Yes, we should have a last in first out. Parts of recursion. Base case. When the recursion function stops working, it's conditional. Yes. On the same function, but the input should be smaller, simpler. We have this function countdown. You can see the when number smaller than 0, we will console log and return with nothing. Before that, we will have another function console log number with num dash dash reduce 1 by 1. Okay. In fact, is same with the countdown too. You see? Okay, some range. We have other thing, factorial. We have a total 1, then we will let run like that. Yes, for factorial 2, we have a num if num equal 1, return 1, return number time product of number, and factorial number 2 with parameter is number 2 minus 1. Okay, let me explain a little bit. So that means you call this one, but it will be reduce the num until the num equal to 1. We will return 1. Another method is using helper methods, recursion, like function outer input. We have this one, outer scope variable, and then we will use function helper with the helper input. In this one, we will have a helper input dash. So that's it. Okay, let me show one thing that I have here. Yeah, this one I use fifth helper number. You can see this one. Okay, I will explain it later, but it's an example. Yeah. So for example, we have this function input array, and then we will create a new variable, new array with empty array. So we have a if array equal length equal 0, we will return new array. We will run this one. For the first one, you see, we will push it into the new array. Yes, we use slice. Yes, okay. Next exercise. TS the requirements. Write a function called power which accepts a base and an exponent. The function should return the power of the base to the exponent. This function should mimic functionality of math power, and we do not worry about the negative base on the exponent. Like right here we have a power with base 2, exponent is 0, we will have a number 1. Okay, this I rewrite the requirements here. Paragraph number output power of base to the exponent. Mimic the functionality of math.power. Do not worry about the negative base and exponents. Okay, you can see this one. We will have a exponent in the case smaller than 1, than 0. We will return 1, return the base, this one, with power base exponent. That's 1. As let me explain more, because we have a power, so it should be base time with base. Okay, case 2, factorial. Write a function factorial which accepts a number and returns the factorial of such number. A factorial is the product of an integral and all the integrals below it. Factorial number 4. Okay. So you can see right here, n, if n smaller than or equal number 1, we will return 1, because we will use the product of it. So that's why we will return 1 to one number times with 1. It will be returned. It will be so exactly this number. Okay, next. Page 3. Function called products of array with text in an array of members and returns the product of all of them. It's the same with the previous. Write a function called recursive range. Sorry. Which accepts the number and adds a number from 0 to the number passed into the function. Okay, it's similar. Okay, we have this one. I think I will focus on its recursive function called fifth, which accepts a number and returns the n number in the Fibonacci sequence. We call that the Fibonacci sequence is the sequences of whole one. Okay, I have rewrite it here. Program number, output number, notice, return and number 5. Fifth is the sequence of whole number. Start 1 with 1. Every number is equal to sum the previous 2 number. Okay, how to resolve? Find the base case as with the array with start number 1 and 1. So n equal 1 and 2 will return 1. The problem is also give us the formulate. Every number tells the after is equal to sum of the previous 2 numbers. So that means equal here. Okay. Remember when we answer the question to improve it, the time for this method is O square. 2 exponent n. So it's extremely slow. As h equal to 5th n, we will create more 2 branch for 5th n plus 1 and 5th n minus 2. So we will replace some unnecessary step. Yes. Okay. So in this function, I create a map, an object, and then I use file helper. You see? Yes. So then I will try this right here and then return. So it will help us a lot of time when we find the correct value. We instead of calculating it again. Okay, hope you feel it useful. See you in next video.